All right, all right, all right. This is Intuitive Empress coming to you with your daily What's Up With You reading. All right. So this reading answers what's up with you, what may be going on in your life right now. This is a general read. So take what resonates, leave with the rest. If it applies, let it fly. If it does not apply, let it fly. Eat this meat and spit out the bone. I don't know why I am having trouble speaking. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It will be greatly appreciated if you like the way I read. All right? And here we go. Someone did something unforgettable. Introvert. Starboy, a womanizer or man who sleeps around with a lot of women to feed his ego. Pisces, someone refuses to take accountability for their actions. Leveling up, embracing, strengthening your spiritual gifts. Someone is not being cooperative. Success comes from the lessons learned from your failures. Don't wait for it to come to thank the Most High for it. Okay, so in this reading, you are an introvert. So I'm speaking to the introverts in this reading for this part of it. Someone did something unforgettable. You were a woman in this case who had a man who sleeps around with a lot of women to feed his ego. They feel like you're not being cooperative. They refuse to take accountability for their actions, okay? That's the one story that's here. You could be a Pisces, or that person could be a Pisces in this case. The other part of this is that you as an introvert is about to do something unforgettable, because you are leveling up and strengthening your spiritual gifts. You're going to have success from lessons that you learned from your failures in life, in business, and love. You might have had someone who refused to take accountability for their actions, and someone may not have been cooperating with you or trying to hinder you from leveling up. And the Most High God saw that, and he intervened, or is intervening at this time. You might not necessarily see it all right now, but don't forget to thank him for what he has done. Even in a situation with the person who was with a womanizer, or a woman who was out there sexually with a lot of people, it could have been the ending of a relationship. And it was a blessing in disguise. So thank God for it, the Most High. It says, standing tall, you refuse to be mistreated or feel sorry for yourself. So for some of you, you are refusing to feel sorry for yourself for the failures, or what seemed to be failures in your life, but they were actually lessons for you to learn. Okay, it says, let the Most High be your avenger. So don't take a revenge on those people who did you wrong. It says you left or need to leave a toxic situation. So that is specifically for the person who is in the situation where you have someone who's not treating you well. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, or this person that was treating you bad could be an earth sign. It says, never allow your fears to hold you back from achieving your goals. Okay. Committed to your success and self-empowerment. So somebody is committed to their success and self-empowerment. This could be in a spiritual nature. This could be, again, you leaving a toxic situation because you refuse to have yourself be mistreated or feel sorry for yourself. Okay. For some of you, Spirit is saying, don't allow fears to hold you back from achieving your goal. Okay. Because when you're going through a transformation and the Most High is calling you out to another level, it can be very scary. You will have a successful new beginning. Those of you who are leaving situations behind, you could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be dealing with that in your life. For some of you, it felt like a long time coming for your spiritual awakening, for this relationship. What had been going on, the mistreatment could have been going on for a long time, or the success you were waiting for could have been a long time coming, but it's on its way. It says acting like they care when they really don't. So you could have had someone in your life that acted like they really cared about you, or seemed like they cared about you and they really did not care. That's why they were treating you bad. And so it says acting like, but the words didn't match up to what their actions were. And remember, karma is a red-headed witch. And it really is. The bottom of the deck, it says anointed. You have been empowered by the Most High to impact the world. And that could be why you were going through some of the things that you were going through in your life, in relationships, in career, even in your spiritual walk. One thing I found is when you go into your spiritual walk, there are going to be a lot of people who don't agree with the path that you take. And that's simply because your spiritual path is your own. And so you won't necessarily have people who agree with you when it comes to that. Okay. We're going to get some tarot on this. Holy Spirit, what is up with my community, the intuitive community? All right. So the first card out is the Two of Pentacles. This card is coming out because you are trying to make a decision between two things. Do I stay or do I go in a situation? And it could be for career, love, finances. Should I take this path, this spiritual path? Should I open this business? Things like that. There is devil energy. And I see that for the relationship and the situations, the failures. Don't get caught up in the negative thinking. We have codependency. So you could have had someone depending on you in a negative fashion, and that's why they don't want you to move on. There are secrets here that someone was hiding from you regarding your family. You may have been having dreams and visions about certain things that were going on in your life, maybe some nightmares, but there in this window, you have an owl for wisdom. So you could be getting dreams that imparts wisdom to you about the secrets and the negative things that have been going on. And it's for your benefit for you to move on to where you need it to be. There will be victory in this situation because you definitely have the star power. Whatever it is that the Spirit is having you do, it will come with a lot of recognition. Whatever's going to happen is going to come in fast with the Chariot energy. You had someone who was breadcrumbing you and not loving you the way you should have been loved with the Page of Cups. But we have justice coming in. And again, we had the card that says karma is a red-headed witch. We have the Knight of Wands, you taking action after the death and rebirth of your life, or that situation in your life. Something's coming to an end, but something new is starting. And in the cards, it said that you were going to have a successful new beginning. We have the King of Swords. This is someone who is decisive, someone who's clear of thought. So this is you getting the clarity that you need from the Most High and making a decisive decision and cutting out those things that no longer serve you. And that is the truth with the Ace of Swords. Coming in, there will be a peaceful, successful resolution. And with the Six of Swords, this is you taking the new direction with the information that you have gotten through your intuition. Okay? All right. We're going to get some oracles on this. I do not know why I have a hard time getting these cards out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I do ask for likes. It does help me out with getting these videos out. Okay, so you might have someone who's spying and watching you. This could be the person that you need to separate from. So use some caution. This will also be somebody watching you in regards to your business. You have someone who is wearing a mask. Someone who has beliefs that are different than yours. In the present, show some gratitude for the abundance of life that you have, because everyone has a measure of health and in their life, a measure of blessings. So as you are grateful, abundance will come to you. Let go of pride and ego. For some of you, this person was in their pride and ego and vanity. And that's why they were treating you poorly. But you have transcended that, and you will be in a place of unity and harmony with the Most High God. But some of you, again, the feminine energy came out. You are a divine feminine, okay? Which means you have a connection to the Most High. If you are a man, then you are a divine masculine. It is time to take action and have that courage for the new beginning that you have. Remember, success in your new beginning. There is a union that's coming for those of you who would like to have one. And it will be something with passion and chemistry. Just leave behind regret. And don't repress your feelings. Deal with them through your spiritual guides, your angels, who are coming to provide assistance. Sometimes change is needed, and you need the courage to make the change and to walk away from those things that no longer serve you. Even though you may be having memories and some nostalgia, at this time, you could have someone come back, the person that was treating you poorly, or somebody who may try to keep you from leaving by saying, oh, remember how things used to be, and try to convince you to stay in that situation. But remember, you have a purpose that the Most High is trying to bring you to. Yeah, someone's going to come with an apology and ask for your forgiveness. And even if people do not, forgive them for yourself. Because remember, God has all of that taken care of. For some of you, I feel like this person is going to have a fake apology because they want to keep you where you are and put you in a place where you're triggered, where there's disharmony and conflict. Yeah, for some of you, this has something to do with family and your home and a commitment that you had. Or this could be the new commitment that the Most High is bringing to you after you have walked away from that toxic energy. For some of you, you could have been married to this person and you may need to get a divorce. If you are in a toxic situation, you want to get out of that, because it's all about you being healthy and happy. So if you are in an abusive situation, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, the Most High God does not want you in that situation. Okay? And the way things are going, people have been killing spouses or hurting spouses. And you want to know that the Most High cares about you and cares about your feelings, cares about every little thing that concerns you. Okay? And he says he knows the thoughts he has for you, thoughts of good and not evil, to bring you to an expected end. So if they are good and not evil, then he would not have you in a situation where you're being hurt physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay? For those of you that I'm speaking to, you are on the verge of a spiritual awakening, getting closer to the Most High God and your ultimate purpose and goal. All right. For some of you, you may have a renewal of your spiritual life and that spark that you had that may have been snuffed out. Receive and be open from the Most High God. And he is giving you strength and the power to do what you need to do. Okay. For some of you, this person might have been avoiding you. You found yourself in a stalemate in the situation. As you can see, I just noticed that I thought it was the person's hair, but there's actually a blindfold on them. That symbolizes things that are unseen to you. For some of you, you may need to heal your inner child, and that might have been the reason why you stayed in different situations. Work on your shadow side. Talk to the Most High for those hidden things. It says the moon, so this is the moon card with secrets, and secrets could be secret things inside of you, and dealing with those things so you can have that spiritual growth. For some of you, this situation may be resolved by the summer. This person that has been controlling to you and using control tactics towards you. You could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or that could have been who you're dealing with. Or you could have been dealing with someone with a high fire in their chart, where they're embodying that energy of anger and taking out things on you. You will be in a place where you need to express your truth. On the bottom of the deck, it says Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or air energy. That could be your sign, or that could be the sign of the person who you were in relationship with. All right, so we're going to get some things before we wrap it up. Okay, so you may be feeling like your life is a mess right now, but Holy Spirit is saying you're a blessed mess. And on here is the Phoenix card. That symbolizes rising from the ashes, or a place that seemed like it was dead and there were no use for it. And you are going to rise for the ashes. You may need to ask for help to get out of toxic situations. Okay, and a blessed mess, you have 27 or 2 and 7. 2 plus 7 is 9 for wish fulfillment. It says island, you might need to take a vacation to get your thoughts, maybe a retreat. It says treat yourself. Okay, so you might need to relax, take a bath, go again to a retreat, ask for help to get yourself together. 3 and 5 is 8 for new beginnings. And you have the truth. And he says, see, it says lie or truth. The truth is going to be coming out for your situation. And you're going to be able to make a clear decision. And your lifestyle is about to change greatly. On the bottom of the deck, it says it's all good. It's all God, it's all good. This card says go outside. Some of you may need to go outside. Maybe your person had you locked in a house, because it says control and control tactics. You may need to seek an expert to heal from your situation. In this one, we have an actual 9 on the card for wish fulfillment. Just so you can cleanse your mind and your soul from that negative, toxic things. For some of you, you need to put up boundaries. Remember to be humble and stay humble in your situation. And at the bottom of the deck, it says be brave. Sometimes to make that decision, you have to be brave to step out. And we saw that come out over and over and over again with courage and taking that step, taking that leap of faith, having courage. Courage came out on 2 of the cards earlier and everything like that. But you had the assurance that things were going to work out. Okay. All right. So that is the message that I have for you on today, community. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, especially if you've gotten to this point in the message. And I will see you next time.